It's Last Call with Carson Daly. Tonight on the show, from HBO's Entourage, Jerry Ferrara, house band Joe Firstman, and the music of Morningwood. Now, here's your host, Carson Daly.
Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you all. Thank you for staying up so late. I appreciate it. I'm Carson Daly. Welcome to Last Call. Have a seat. Lots to get to tonight. I feel like I know you. I feel like we have a connection. We do. We're going to do things a little bit different tonight. Honestly, this is usually the time of the show I walk out here. I do my monologue. It's great. I'm a funny guy. It goes over usually very, very well, 99.99% of the time. You're all dying laughing. Every once in a while, I feel like I say a joke that doesn't quite work. Doesn't, again, happen often, but I feel like maybe there was a disconnect for some reason. Maybe it's, you. Could be me, probably not, but sometimes there's a joke. I think we're going to try something tonight that might help the monologue out, if it's okay with you. Have a little fun with this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Barbershop Monologue Joke Explainers. Here they are. Hey, fellas. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate that. This will be great. These guys are going to basically help explain why what I say is funny. You got it? You'll see. It'll be a nice aid for you. Again, not so much for me. All right, let me just move forward here. A lot going on in the news. If you guys saw about this, Panasonic has announced they'll be releasing a new 103-inch plasma TV. It's the biggest TV ever made. The screen is so big on this TV, you can almost see Rosie O'Donnell's entire body.
Because she's fat.
That's a big TV. She's a large lady. That's why that joke was funny. And they helped explain it. I think this is going to work good. If you guys read about this, it doesn't matter. Archaeologists announced that they have found a 1,500-year-old female mummy in Peru. Yeah, unfortunately, it turns out it was all a big mistake, and they have since apologized to a vacationing Joan Rivers.
She's really old.
Yeah, that was good. She's really old. That explains it. One of them screwed up a little bit there. One of them went old, and one said lame. I thought I heard. She's really lame old. You're great, though. And it explains the joke nonetheless. A little mummy reference, a little Joan Rivers, put them together. It's funny. Thank you. I'll just continue. I don't know if you guys have heard about this yet. One of my favorite board games growing up, Monopoly. Huge, huge board game. They are updating. You don't have to applaud. Really not necessary to applaud board games. Risk, maybe, Chutes and Ladders, go ahead. Monopoly. Monopoly's trying to update their board game to make it a little more current. That's right. They are changing some of the properties on the game. They're even changing some of the game pieces. Like, remember the thimble when you played Monopoly? Well, now it's Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is really short, roughly the same size as a thimble.
That's right. That explains it. Thank you, fellas. Roughly the size of a thimble. That's why we wrote the joke. I think this helps. This is like hooked on monologue phonics or something. You get it? Now you know why to laugh. One more. In a recent issue of Out magazine, Paris Hilton says that she's deeply religious. That's what she said in the magazine. Yeah, and when you think about it, she did make quite a name for herself in the missionary position.
She bangs everything that moves.
There you go. That's right. She bangs everything that moves. There they are. Thank you, fellas, very much. Say hi to Joe Firstman. Joe, come on. Did you find that that helped? Did you find that that helped a little bit?
That was good.
That's good. I think that was a nice thing to have. And by the way, anybody here, when you're doing your monologues, these guys are great. Hi-Fidelity. Give them a round of applause. They're fantastic. They're available for you when you're doing your show. I've seen some of your monologues here. I'm not pointing you out, sir, but you need the explainers. They're available. They're great guys. We appreciate them being here. On the show tonight, from the hit show Entourage on HBO, he plays a man named Turtle. Jerry Ferrara is here. That was a good guess. We like Entourage. For music, cool band from New York City making their second appearance on the show. They're just about to start their U.S. tour this summer. Glad they're here. Morning Wood will perform for you. Good timing. Because they're going on tour. That's all the time I have. I want to thank my guest, Jerry Ferrara. Jerry, thanks, man. Good luck with Entourage. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. And Joe Firstman, our house band. Hi-Fidelity for explaining my jokes in Morning Wood. That's our show. Good night.